Hi you guys, and welcome to my 19 and 20 week pregnancy vlog. As a disclaimer, the cat keeps bringing her toy back in here, which is really loud, so rest assured I've tried to throw this out of the room a million times, but she keeps bringing it back because she wants to hang out with us. So if you hear noise, that's just Kitty playing with her kitty toy, and I try to throw it into another room and she just brings it right back in here, which that's just what we're gonna have. We're gonna have a little background noise. Okay, so I'm going to combine week 19 and 20 because week 19 not a lot happened, and week 20 we have some fun things to report. So I thought, well, instead of doing two videos, I'll just do one quick video going over some of the important things. Week 19, morning sickness feeling a lot better, baby bump definitely growing, and stretch marks haven't really gotten any yet, but definitely amping up my game since 19 weeks because my belly, pregnancy brain. My belly has grown a lot this week, which is really fun. Now I'm actually currently, today is Thursday, I am in my 21st week, so sometimes I kind of forget and dive into this week's exciting news, but I'll really try not to. So back to 19 weeks. Belly grew a lot. I gained, I think 2 pounds, or yeah, I've gained a total of 7 pounds as of 21 weeks. So backtracking, let's say I gained 2 or 3 pounds. Now it's like 2, make me sound better. And let's see, sleeping. Sleeping is the biggest thing for actually all 3 weeks, but let's do the 2 weeks, 19 and 20. Sleeping is so hard for me. It's so hard for me to get to sleep. It's so hard for me to stay comfortable. I'm having to go to the bathroom literally probably 7 times. No joke. I'll get so comfortable finally, and then I'll have to go to the bathroom. And it's common sense to just not drink a lot before bed, but just where we live is so hot and so dehydrating anyways, plus being pregnant, that I'm constantly thirsty. I'm thirsty for 2 things. So let's talk about food really quick. I'm super thirsty and craving lime Perrier is like my jam. Normally I love Sprite, but Sprite's still a little bit too sweet for me. So I buy lime Perrier in bulk. My husband already runs to the store and goes and gets me some, so sweet. Or completely, I was going to call it neutral, with lukewarm, like not cold, just regular bottled water, because for some reason I don't like the way cold tastes or feels right now. So let's jump back to sleeping. I'll wake up at like 2:45 and be totally sweaty and gross and extremely hot, maybe from pregnancy, maybe from where we live, I don't know. And then I'll be so thirsty, and you're not going to deny yourself something to drink. So then I drink so I'm up at 2:45, I go to the bathroom, I come back, I'm so thirsty, I drink a ton because I'm so thirsty, and then I fall asleep, and an hour later, my body wakes me up to go pee again. So it's kind of like that cycle at night, and it's driving me crazy. And the Bop It pillow is helping between my legs because my hip flexors these last 2 weeks have been killing me. I don't know what it is, and my kneecaps and my ankles. I think it's just carrying the extra weight because, like I said, I've gained a total of 7 pounds now as of 21 weeks. So 19, I'm sure I was, of course, carrying some weight as well. So just sleeping is like, I don't even want to do it. Like when it comes time to go to sleep, I'm like, okay, this is gonna suck. So anyway, sleeping is definitely a problem in 19 weeks. Like I said, morning sickness feeling better. Not craving too much. I just know the aversions to sweets are definitely still there. And that's kind of it for 19 weeks. The belly grew a lot, which is exciting. Gained a couple pounds. Jake and I wouldn't even say we're taking walks. I wish I could say that. We need to start taking walks. But we kind of just did some outings and walked around, and ironically, I wake up and my hip flexors are killing me, but you know, you can't try to get exercise and not exercise because you're afraid it's going to hurt you at the same time. And I'd much rather get exercise and deal with it. My doctor, I don't know what your doctor is going to say. My doctor said that Unisom, I think I said this the last video, Unisom is a grade A medicine for pregnancy. It's even, Tylenol is a grade C. So that's like only use it when you have to. Per my doctor, per me. I don't know about, I'm not saying you could do it. I don't know what your things are. But I still don't want to. Like when I think I've taken 2 Unisoms the entire pregnancy. And that's when it's like 3 o'clock and I just can't sleep. Like this morning I've been up since 5:30. I'm just sleeping. I'm hot. I'm uncomfortable. I have to pee. And so yeah, that's my rant on sleeping for 19 weeks. And I would actually say that's the biggest update for 19 weeks, that and my baby bump and a little bit of weight gain. And of course, no cravings and just aversion to sweets. Now 20 weeks, I want to talk to you guys about 20 weeks because it was a really, really fun exciting week to update you guys on. That was last week. And for 20 weeks, we had a doctor's appointment. I don't know if you remember if I even talked about it, but I would say 3 or 4 weeks ago, we had a doctor's appointment with our healthcare provider to tell us the gender, which remember a couple weeks ago, I think at 16 weeks, my husband and my family and I, we went to a private place to get the gender as like a sneak peek, exciting. And then skip forward a couple weeks, 2 weeks now ago, we went to our healthcare provider who told us the gender as well, still a girl, yay. And she did a scan to measure her and make sure that her spine's okay and, you know, all these things. And they combine your blood work with this in-depth ultrasound and they tell you how everything is. Everything came back totally fine. So an interesting thing that happened at the doctor's appointment was her measurements as far as how old she is and how big she is. It came back as she is due on January 2nd. Entire pregnancy vlog, I have been doing things en route to her being due January 11th. Twice they've told us she's measuring a little big for the 11th. We're going to say the 8th, but I didn't even, they didn't even put that in my chart. They just said, no, it could happen on the 8th, but we're going to leave it at the 11th. Well, after this super intense ultrasound, she's coming back as being due on January 2nd, which is, 9 days ahead of the 11th. In October, I think the week of like the 19th or I don't know, like the 23rd or something, we're going to go to the doctor and have that ultrasound, not to check everything again because everything came back fine, just to find out how big she is. So I'll let you guys know. She could be due on January 2nd. She could be due on January 11th. We'll see. They don't want to change my chart yet to January 2nd until they have one more true ultrasound to say that that's when she's due. So that was kind of exciting. I could be 23 weeks right now. I could be 21 weeks. I'm updating you right now on 19 and 20 weeks. But anyways, so that's what happened at 19 and 20 weeks. Oh, I also want to tell you I had to get a prescription for heartburn. Pregnancy brain, I can't think of what any of this is called. I had to get a prescription for heartburn because, oh my goodness, my heartburn is so bad at night. I literally I burp and it's like complete acid. Like it's just so painful and hot and gross, and I have to eat like completely non-acidic foods. And if you guys have any suggestions for heartburn and food suggestions, I am so open to food suggestions because I like to think that of course it's the food that I'm eating that's causing this heartburn. Like I said, I don't like to take medicines even when I'm not pregnant. It drives my mom and my husband crazy because I'm like, I don't need medicine. So I'd really like to not take, it's like Prevacid or something, but like the prescription kind. Anyways, I'd really like to not take it and just completely avoid it. Of course, like hamburgers and hot dogs and I like some kind of fruits might be really acidic and I really want to try to avoid those. I'd like to think that drinking a lot of water helps my acid reflux and my heartburn, but I don't know. I feel like that's just making me burp more, which is making it come up more, and then I'm just re-swallowing it again. So if you have any heartburn advice, pregnant or not, go ahead and leave that down below because that's an update too on how I'm feeling. The bump has grown a lot. Like I said the other day, Jake was able to put his hand on my belly and feel it kick, and last night I was able to watch it. She was kicking and I just wanted to see if I could see it, and it wasn't like a full like foot where you saw it come like up on my stomach like women that are like in their 30 week, but it's definitely like my whole bump kind of rises, which is so exciting. If you guys want up to date on what I'm doing, pictures I'm taking, just kind of stuff that I like to update people on, I have a Twitter that I'm going to leave down below, and you can also follow me on Instagram. I got with the times. My friend Carly Butler, Carly Styles from YouTube, you guys probably know her. You're probably here because of her. Hi, thanks. She's like, you have to get an Instagram because we need to see pictures. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I made an Instagram yesterday. I think it's Sparkling Jessie, and my Twitter is Blue Eyed Jessie. So follow me on those things for up to date. Like when I find out things like when we get the ultrasound and I find out if she's due on the 2nd or the 11th, I'll let you guys know, and just pictures and some fun stuff. Okay guys, thanks. If you're new here, please subscribe. I try to make videos every week for pregnancy updates, and of course we're going to take you along to this journey, and it's so exciting. Okay you guys, thanks. See you. Call me a noob, I forgot to do a belly shot. So let me show you the belly. I'm currently 21 weeks right now. This video is on 19 and 20 weeks. So I will give you a bump shot of where I'm at right now. Okay, this is the belly from the side, from the front, and from the side. Okay guys, thanks. See you.